much hyped election week in Nigeria. Big deal, huh? Add to it the cash squeeze and fuel crisis, and you can see why we need to chill. So who says we can't take out a few minutes to unwind, to talk, to dance and laugh? That's exactly what we'll be doing on this week's episode of Klieglight, laughing about some of the funny moments in the build-up to the elections. We curated them from videos taken from various locations, hilarious skits and more. Entertainers have also been active players in this election. We will get some to talk about their role in the 2023 elections. Don't miss that because tables were shaking. We are also going to dance to Maven record star Arya Starr's latest release, Stability. Now, stability is a euphemism for someone who knows what's up, and the song is her way of affirming her growth and success in the music industry. The video featured daughter of billionaire business mogul Temio Tedola as Vixen. That will be something to watch out for. OAP and entertainment enthusiast Miriam Cole joins us on the show. Now, welcome to the show. I love to call this the election episode of Klieglight. Thank you for holding it down with me. I am Ekemini Williams.
I love the Tedola family day. They love entertainment.
Don't come out to what you want shop, now we define. Appointment, now we look for.
Let's kick off with the e-news.
The build-up to the 2023 general elections in Nigeria has been one of the most dramatic episodes in the history of the country. The Naira cash scarcity turned ordinary citizens to spider-men and women at bank premises. Content creators have become miners, digging up and posting videos with direct and indirect connotations. Politicians doing the most to get the attention of electorates. And news producers, on the other hand, doing everything possible to shake off stress while monitoring the elections from the newsroom. On the flip side, the local market square has been a scene to behold, as almost every vendor, with the aid of the POS machines, have already aligned with the cashless policy. Nigerian singer Temilade Openeyi, aka Tems Baby, is now the darling of international entertainers, as she seemed to have swept them off their feet with not only her music but her attitude generally.
There's only one, Tim. There's only one. This is the queen. This is the queen.
Recently, at the star-studded NBA All-Star game at Utah, Tems alongside two other Nigerian music stars, Burna Boy and Rema, performed Turn After the Other on stage during the halftime show.
Yo, this your body, you put in my heart for lockdown.
While they have been getting all the love from fans for it, some others on social media have criticized Tems for trying to westernize the sound of her song during the performance at the NBA halftime show just to please the international community, thereby losing originality.
I'm in these space some days, and I'm just trying to do my thing, and I'm just trying to. Thought you need someone to deceive, and you're trying to think that I'm the one for you. But don't you see, you're not everything, and I know you're not the one for me. Sing it with me, come on, let me hear you. I said crazy.
Everybody for you. Body just shake belly. What is up on belly? Deliver like I get belly. Them say I dey go sell.
That's it on entertainment news. Do follow us on all our social media platforms.
Now, share you get the power. Sweetie passy, I'm a lucky too. Shinji Kagawa, Jesus Christi Lobawa. Got them falling yakata. You know I see sappy girl they do.
Anyways, so I don't get carried away with my drink. Can you really keep everyone? I mean, I thought Thames did well at the NBA All-Star show. I imagine that was her being dynamic and flexible with her sound, and not necessarily Americanizing her song like people are suggesting. Anyways, while Thames was doing well at guitar, back home, her cousin Arya Starr dropped the video to her new song, Stability, which is, long story short, Arya Starr telling everyone that she knows where she is coming from and where she is going. With over 2 million views on YouTube, 5 days after release of the video, OAP Miriam Cole had to just review the song.
London.
Hello, with everybody for you. Body just shake bello.
I have seen the video Stability by Arya Starr, and I think it is awesome. First off, I'm a huge Arya Starr fan, so of course I'm not surprised.
Them say I dey go sell out. Them say I dey go sell out.
I like the fact that it's a bit dramatic, you know, the drama. I love the personalities that she added. There's Cotty in the video, and there's also Temi Otelo. Although I'm like, what's the connection? Temi Otelo is somehow stylishly making herself a vixen, and it's cool. I like to see it. I love the Otelo family. They love entertainment, and somehow they find ways to put themselves in, you know, all of it. Arya Starr is an amazing songwriter. I've heard people say this particular song, Stability, is not very strong when it comes to the songwriting aspect, and I feel it's wrong to say that, because the song itself is more like a tribute to Awilo, right? And that particular song, Lokoba, the Awilo Lukumba song that she actually sampled, is a free song that you dance to, so you don't expect that she would, you know, fill it up with lyrics. It has to be free, it has to be danceable, it has to be something people can group to, and I think she delivered on that aspect. She actually did deliver. I mean, it's smooth, it's easy, it's a club banger, it's a party banger, it's a great song to dance to, and good tribute to Awilo. I think I like the song. I like the video as well. Otelo being in the video is just like, I think it's just for the sake of, you know, just having her there. It has no I don't want to use the word significance, but I would just say it was not really special. There's no special reason why she's on the video. Okay, I couldn't have been. I didn't see that. I didn't notice that. Arya Starr, I feel like Arya Starr is a Grammy material in every sense of it. She's a great songwriter. She's a great performer. She's a great singer. So I think there is nothing stopping her from, you know, winning the Grammy. In fact, as it is right now, most Afrobeat artists are Grammy materials. Yes, because Afrobeat is taking over. All right, and I think Arya Starr is up there. I'm expecting that she would maybe one day get nominated, or maybe bring the Grammy home. I'm even looking forward to the time when there'll be an Afrobeat category on the Grammy list, okay? And of course, people like Arya Starr, Rema, Thames, Burna Boy, Davido, the likes of all of them can even, you know, get to win.
So it's Arya Starr's micro mini skirts for me. I think her skirts have become her trademark, and I mean, she's so comfy in them. She may just be starting a fashion trend. Maybe we should take a poll among fashionistas. Talking about poll, that is virtually the story of our whole lives. Everything has been revolving around the 2023 general elections. While in the lead up to the elections, entertainers were a huge part of the campaign, stirring up the venues with their hits. For instance, Kiss Daniel's Buga was one mega anthem. Organized by Ashake was another big anthem. Comedian Ambassador Wahala is one entertainer who was never far away from the mix. He has been preaching to young people on choosing a leader for Nigeria.
I'll tell you one reason why a lot of youth are interested in this election.
Yeah,
courtesy of the whole toll gate and SARS. That's when people actually began to rise to the challenge. That's when people actually began to feel like, oh, we have a say, we can actually do something that affects government, that gets their attention. Do you understand? So if we can get their attention, we can actually do more. So people are feeling like, if we just our voice and coming together, we could actually get the attention of not just the government in Nigeria, like the entire world.
Yeah, that's why you people are not watching Big Brother these days.
You can say that we are, but we're not distracted.
No, some people are still. And that was why I said I just want to be sarcastic to say your gender are the only one lacking behind in terms of our push. You can see young men now in political party. That
we also have young men behind the scene.
No, we're not saying. Let me tell you something.
So you want us in the front?
Yes, just the way we all come out at that NSAS, the way we are doing our anniversary, the way, because let me tell you the truth. In Abuja, for example, let me use my industry. In Abuja, we have only just 3 female comedians: Rewari Pikin, Yamina, and Lepashos. You understand? Then we're about, because I'm the vice president of Abuja Body of Comedians, we are about 162 stand-up comedians. We have only 3 female comedians out of us. And I was in chat with the Honorable Minister for State, Dr. Ramat Tijani, and I was in a chat with her. I said, ma'am, not because of my personality, you're doing well. And do you know what she told me? She said, the female entertainer in this town are nowhere to be found. They are nowhere to be found.
Okay, now there's a problem with, like you said, at first when we were having off camera, you said you're a gender-based activist, right?
Yes.
Do you know that a lot of females are very talented, but our fear is that when we come out there, there's a word for it. The word is not coming. The word is not coming. We're seen as
when you come out, yes, like, that they want to take advantage.
A lot of them. And even our male counterparts are the ones perpetrating this evil. So who is even going to protect us?
Let me tell you the truth.
Okay.
Mama, if today you come out and somebody want to physically abuse you, you have a voice.
I do.
The world is around. I was abused by somebody, a woman, in an event. Last year, December. Okay. And thank God, people around were the one recording. And do you know what I told her? I said, do you know why I keep quiet? Because you are a woman.
Like you're talking about the whole toll gate thing and the NSAS. Not everybody participated.
I did.
You did?
Yes, I did. And my reason is because even at the point when we started, the first day, second day here in Abuja, a lot of people called. Politicians, stakeholders, like they were like you of all people coming out, and from Abuja I switched to Lagos. Because me, now I have to, let me use a place, the biggest place in Abuja where we normally add our comedy shows and our events. To get that all is about 5 million naira. I need about 30 ushers, crew members, and I'm paying these people, and no bank is giving me a loan supporting. When I did my show in London, and my friend, my partner over there was like, I come to London, let's do this show. And I was like, oh, Bob, money no day, but I get visa, I get working visa, and so Bob, come. We'll get loan from a microfinance bank that after the event, we will pay. And I was like, oh, thank God, you now London you based. How do we do? Say they don't ask for your properties, they don't ask for anything. They give loans. So me, I'm looking for a government or a president or a minister, because some ministers have failed us woefully. We that live in the Federal Capital Territory, they're not too good, more not good that area. But you know, so I'm looking for somebody who will also contribute to my industry.
Recently, there's this thing that was a trend that today you're chatting with a friend and the next day the person does japa.
Yes.
Do you understand? So it's like a trend. Everybody's leaving the country for greener pastures. So, and there's also this one that says it seems like the grass is greener on the other side. And people are like, it's not true. The grass is greener where it is watered. So we want our grass watered. The truth is, human capital development, I think we should actually look at that, because like we keep saying we're the structure. It's more than just a campaign slogan. The people are like, we're the ones that make up the nation. Do you understand? So we want we want a system where jobs are not a problem. I don't have to be in school for 7 years for a 4-year course. There are things that the government needs to prioritize. We just want a system that works better. And you know, they sell us this, they call it manifesto, but I think it's a contract. You're telling us what you're going to do for us. Tell us what you're going to do. We don't want just lip service. We want someone whose antecedent has shown that he's actually capable of the job. Imagine when a mother calls the child, oh, you're of no use. Do you understand? I'm not, okay, let me just say, you're lazy. So everybody totally understands.
No, but the truth is there are some of us who are actually lazy.
But you cannot just like, especially like this is, you're my father.
Yes.
Regardless of how bad a child is, they say you don't throw the child away with bathwater.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
I'm well known to do. I take care of my family.
Okay.
And I told my son, I said, don't sit and wait for me to give you everything you need. The same thing to my daughter.
But you're going to create an enabling environment.
I said the two things I'm going to give you.
Okay.
To guide you and give you education.
Okay.
Do you know that as of just of recent, my son was showing me his account balance, and I was shocked. I told him, I said, see, go to party where you see that they are doing occasion. Go there. Hold your Ghana must go. Immediately after the party, the people are going out. Enter, pick this empty container, gather it, bring it home. I will buy it, and I know what to do with it.
Okay.
You understand? Because when sometimes when our parents tell us we are lazy, not all of us, some of us are lazy. If you look at your mates, your peer group, some of them have not gotten to where you are today. I was telling somebody that I said I love President Muhammadu Buhari for one thing, because he is the president who actually gives us that wake-up call that we are lazy. And now we've proved to them that we are not.
Because entrepreneurship is thriving.
You understand what I mean?
I've had conversations with friends and they're like, so who are you voting? And I say, okay, this is the person. At the moment you're able to give them cognitive answers and good enough reasons, you see people tilt towards, oh, I think I'll do that as well. A lot of people do not have a mind of their own. And trust me, these celebrities should know, they know that they have a field of influence. And a lot, if you go underneath the whole social media and what they say, you know that there's like a field of influence behind them as well. There are people they are rooting for. Some of them are not genuinely rooting for this person. Some people are rooting for the sake of opinion. So yes, money is also a factor.
See, you've just said it all. I'm an entertainer, 20 years in this entertainment world. I stand to be corrected at 75% of Nigeria entertainer are looking for what to take from these people that they say they want to come out and support. But let me give you an example. During the NSAS, few of them are the people who partake. Today you see some people coming out, hey, we're supporting party A, we are supporting social candidate, we are party B, we are supporting social candidate. And I asked a question in one of the online when we are, because that's where we fight. Sure. And I asked a question, I said, where is this person when we are doing this struggle? Where is this person? Where this struggle started? Now you are coming to say that some of us believe in religion. One, some of us tribe. Some of us, because my godmother, my godfather is campaigning and supporting this person. That is why they are coming out to say. So please, you that you're watching us, don't take us by our word. Do what you need to do. Vote your conscience. Don't come out and say, as you are the polling unit now, begin to vote. There is a spirit that will come to you once they give you that that paper.
Ballot paper.
That spirit will tell you, vote this person
And do so.
and do. Don't come out because Ambassador Wala is voting and he said they come out and vote for this person. I'm voting for this person. No, don't come out to wait till one shop. Now will they find appointment. Now will they look for. Well, yes, I'm telling you the truth because I've asked a group of entertainers who created a platform and they said, come, if you actually vote for this person, there's going to be the first in history. Now we're going to have an entertainer as a minister. And I asked myself, what happened to Desmond Elliott? Is he not an house member in Lagos State House of Assembly? What has he done?
Yeah,
what has he done for the movie industry? He's representing my own constituency. What has he done? So nobody should come out and tell you that because I'm a singer, you love my song, I'm voting for this person. Because I'm a comedian, you watch my skit, come and vote for this person. Oga, madam, a lot are behind the camera. What you want shop? Now we define.
Yeah, right, you heard that. Well, more entertainers and content creators have also been spreading the message of peace before and after the elections on social media channels and offline. We captured one of such at an event in Abuja.
We living on the world that is full with stress. Show me some love, why you so merciless? Put your mind at ease and your body at rest. Hey! We love Nigeria.
See, one thing about this election is that no matter where you come from, no matter if you're black, you're white, no matter your color, what runs through our veins is one blood. No matter where you're from, black, blue, Hausa, Yoruba, everybody, the same blood runs through our veins. So it doesn't make sense killing ourselves. Do you get me? So what I advise our youths, especially, let's not allow ourselves to be used as thugs towards this election. Do you understand? Let's just preach peace. And what I love so much about Nigeria now is they have this ethnic and interreligious marriage now. It helps a lot. So if you say you want to kill me because I'm from this tribe or from this religion, I'm marrying your sister. Your brother is marrying somebody from my place. Do you get? So it will help us to live in peace. But basically, please vote, not fight. And your vote is your right.
Now I'll just throw this in as a bonus package for you, fam. A review of a movie titled A Sunday Affair. This movie was released on Valentine's Day and had an interesting cast. But interestingly, the storyline of the movie has been playing out in real life. I mean like real life, like our everyday life, and has been causing scandals on social media. But hey, you know what? Let's just stick to the review of the movie.
She cannot unsee.
Hey. Looks like we're stuck together. My name is Sunday.
Twin. And we're not going to be friends.
I'm giving you exactly 1 week. I need to scan you.
The Sunday Affair on Netflix is at number 1. I guess rightly so. I'm a bit conflicted about this one, truth be told. It stars Nse, Dakore, this in one hunk like this with a twang, and Alex. Those are the major characters in the film. Now, it is based on an American film, Beaches, starring Bette Midler and Barbara Hershey, 1988 film or 86 film. Bette Midler is one that made the song Wind Beneath My Wings very popular. I mean, you can see right through it if you've watched the film that this is where it came from. The storyline in this case is a bit convoluted. So the story is about two best friends, two besties of life that are caught between this man.
Does she hates me?
You couldn't find anyone in the whole of Nigeria, anyone in the whole world, my best friend.
I have never felt the way I'm feeling right now for anyone.
The good thing is that in this case, they don't fight. Now, the lesson that comes out for me here is the issue of loyalty. What does loyalty look like? There's already a stereotypical look at what loyalty is already for us, but should loyalty be at all costs? Which would be a conversation for another day, but that is one question that comes out. Should loyalty be at all costs?
This is not about me. This is about you to getting better.
There are a lot of irregular things. I mean, life is not black and white. I used to look at life as black and white, and this film will show you that it's not black and white. But then you see, it's the gray areas that are the most difficult to navigate, and you would see the gray area here. So I think in terms of that, maybe, yeah, the film is worth it. I'll give them, something for effort.
I'm seeing someone. Who is he? Do I know him?
I met someone too.
I don't get why Nollywood has bought into the narrative that we must have a nude scene or a sex scene. And now this having sex in the car seems to be the one that they have latched onto. I don't get it. Less is more. Has always been.
I'm in love with both of them.
Good times lay ahead. All I'll say is keep your head up and do you. Let's do this again, same time, same station. I am Ekemini Williams.